I have 4 amazing dinners that you're gonna wanna cook this week. For Christmas, I got the Good Housekeeping Sheet Pan Cooking book, and oh my goodness, has this got a lot of yummy recipes. As you can see, I have already started marking pages of the recipes that I want to try. And each of the recipes come with the nutrition facts, so no matter what eating plan you are following, I will have the nutrition facts right in with the recipe. Tonight, I am starting off with a stuffed tomato and lean ground beef meal. There is a lot of flavor that goes into this, and it's quite easy to put together. Dinner is going along really well here. So I have some lean ground beef. You could use turkey, I'm sure, if you wanted to. And onion, salt, and pepper in this pan. And then in this pan, I am cooking up some brown rice. Woo! And it's gonna take like 45 minutes to cook. So I'm just trying to watch that really closely that it doesn't burn. Because of course, I left my rice cooker packed away. I was like, oh, I shouldn't need it. I'm good. No, I need it. Dang it. So I'm cooking it on the stovetop, and yeah, hopefully it just doesn't burn and it doesn't end up crunchy. To the burger, I'm gonna add a half of a teaspoon of cinnamon, along with about a 1/3 cup of chopped mint. Give that a good stir. As soon as that cinnamon hit that heat, ooh, it smells so good. Mint and cinnamon. Never done this before, have you? I'm in a whole new territory with this meal. The recipe says to save a little bit of mint out to sprinkle over the top of these stuffed tomatoes at the end. I didn't have enough mint to do that, so I just went ahead and added it into the beef. We really just don't need it sprinkled on the top, but if you want to, definitely do that. The recipe calls for 6 tomatoes. I have 4. We ate one with another meal, and my 5th one was mushy today, so I'm like, it's okay, we'll just do 4. So what I did was I just cleaned out the insides out of the seeds and everything, so it makes like a little cup. I have those sitting there. In the beef mixture, I added a 1/2 cup of the brown rice, and I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of feta cheese. I'm gonna mix that up. So I took a 1/2 cup of the beef mixture and I stuffed each one of the tomatoes. Now, on top of the mixture, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of panko breadcrumbs. I'm gonna put it in my oven on 425 for 25 to 30 minutes. If you are following Weight Watchers, for each serving it is 6 points and the calories are 270. This recipe is pancetta chicken. Well, I searched and searched high and low all over the stores to find pancetta. I would have had to have it shipped in, and it cost a very pretty penny. So I was like, all right, what do I use instead of pancetta? You can use bacon, but I am going to use ham. I do have some Black Forest ham. I looked it up, and pancetta is the closest to ham over bacon. So I'm going to put bacon on 3 of the chicken breasts. Justin doesn't want any on his. But before I do that, I went ahead and put some salt and pepper over both sides of the chicken. So I wrapped them with 2 pieces of ham, and I put more salt and pepper on them. I have some fresh green beans. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil over the green beans, and I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on them. I'm gonna toss them to coat. Now I'm gonna put the green beans and the chicken in the oven on 450, and they are going to bake up for 30 minutes. These are sizzling and fresh out of the oven. My goodness, do they smell good. The green beans are all ready to eat. So we're going to put this stuff on our plates and enjoy a fantastic dinner. Tonight's dinner is a light chicken parmesan. This is served over a salad, and it is a perfect light meal for summer, spring, well, basically any time of the year, especially while we're watching our calories. I am starting off by making the salad dressing. So I need a teaspoon of olive oil and a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. I'm gonna mix these together and put in the refrigerator. I have a 1/4 cup each of Parmesan cheese, grated, and Italian style breadcrumbs in this dish. I cut my chicken up into, the recipe says cutlets, so I just cut my chicken up. I put some salt and pepper on it, and I'm going to dip it in the breadcrumbs. I had a container of these lip smacking grapes. Never seen those before, but they're lip smacking. I put those on a baking sheet. I put some of the chicken on with the tomatoes. You're supposed to do all the chicken, but I didn't. because I have quite a bit of chicken. So I'm gonna put both of these pans in my oven on 425 for about 15 minutes. I have some fat-free mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on each of the chicken. I'm gonna put it back in the oven. The chicken is cooked, I checked it. Now all I have to do is get this cheese to melt, and then I will show you how to assemble it. So I have our bowl set out, and I have baby arugula. I'm gonna put a little bit in each of the bowls. All you do to assemble is you add your chicken and then tomatoes right into the salad. Top it with a little bit of this dressing that I made up earlier, and that's your salad. When I was looking through the cookbook, this one really caught my eye. This is a mustard crusted mini meatloaf with roasted apples. I've never seen meatloaf and apples paired together before. Usually it's pork is paired with apples. I am very intrigued and I cannot wait to start cooking this. So let's get into the kitchen. All right, so Timothy is grating the zucchini, and look, it's with a lemon zester because our grater to grate food is packed away. Oh man. What do you think, Tim?
It's really tedious.
It is tedious. I handed the job off to Timothy. In a bowl, I have a pound of lean ground beef and a small zucchini grated. Now I'm adding a 1/3 cup of seasoned breadcrumbs, half a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. I have Dijon mustard on the top of each mini meatloaf, and I'm brushing that on the top. In another bowl, I have some apples that are sliced up. There's 3 of them. And then I have about a teaspoon of chopped fresh rosemary. Now I'm adding a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a pinch of salt, and a tablespoon of olive oil. I've arranged the apples around the little meatloaf, so I'm gonna put it in my oven on 425 for 30 minutes. All right, this smells so super good. We are excited to try it. And also you can sprinkle some chives fresh or dried, whatever you want, on top of it too. All of these recipes are linked below, including the nutrition facts. Looking for more healthy options and delicious meals? Here are 2 more videos for you to enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.